Hello guys, welcome to another tutorial. In this video we're going to create these details in here and we're going to model it and then just apply. We're going to use bevel to give it some detail and don't have sharp edges, so let's start. This is the scene that we were creating just in the last tutorial. So I'm going to select the face and separate. Okay, to create this we're going to be using solidify during all the process. So, and mirror. Okay, just move it. We're going to do it just a little thinner. This is 1 centimeter, but if I use 0.9 maybe. Okay, we're going to scale this in Z-axis and we're going to scale it 0.12. Okay, you see that mirror is creating the other side really good. So we're going to move this in Z-axis until it touches the floor. We're going to do it by snapping, grab, Z-axis and Control to activate the snap tool and okay, if I press Control I have the snaps active. So now all I have to do is select the vertex. So let's choose the floor. There it is. Let's duplicate it. I'm going to enable the screencast. Sorry guys. There it is. So I'm going to duplicate this Z-axis. We want this in every sharp edge. So let's select this vertex in here, cursor to select it. Now period. Let's duplicate this, rotate. We're going to flip normals. You can see that solidify is doing it's doing the job in the other way. Let's flip normals. Here it is. Okay, let's remove doubles. In that way this is going to be connected. There it is. Maybe just rotate this a little. Okay. This is working. So now, whoa, there it is. We're going to select this. We're going to duplicate it, rotate X-axis 90 degrees, move it until it touches the floor. Now we're going to do this. This is going to be touching this wall in here. So I'm going to move it along Y-axis. Okay, and now I'm going to put this vertex in here, and then we're going to use the same technique we did in here. So let's do it. We're going to scale it from cursor, then extrude it. Now we're going to be using clipping for this. Let's rotate this. Okay, I did something wrong. Hold on. Okay, sorry. We're going to select entire object and selection inverse. Now, it's easier to work when you have just one object at a time. Okay, extrude, see, rotate. We want this to be always touching the line. Okay, now I'm going to scale this shift Y axis, and you can see it is working really good. Now let's extrude this along X axis. You can see that clipping is just let me go to the center, to this blue line in here. So now you can see that this face in here is touching this face in here, and that's usually not good. So we're going to move it just a little. In that way, those faces are not going to be touching one to each other. So you can select everything. Let's move it along X-axis. Maybe just a little, like in here. That's like half. Okay. So I hide, and you see that now they have a difference. Okay, now we're going to add, okay, let's rename this object. This is going to be called boards. I took the object from the walls, but if you want to add a plane, you can do it. It's pretty much the same thing. Now I'm going to use the cursor in here, and I'm going to duplicate it, rotate 90 degrees, control inverse, selection inverse. Okay, let's flip the normal and move it, maybe like in here. Okay, so now we're going to be doing pretty much the same. We're going to extrude it, Z-axis, and then just rotate it until it touches the line, like this. Let's see. Now we're going to extrude this along X-axis, and there it is. This is like a box. We're going to use mirror to create this siding here. So select this vertex, okay, cursor, select it, and we're going to use period. Well, scaling y-axis to 0. So now you can be sure that this vertex in here are just in the middle of the object. So with the mirror, y-axis, and there it is. We're going to create the last one in here, and this is going to be hiding in that way these sharp edges in here. It's a really good detail. Now let's hide all these things. Select this vertex in here and extrude x-axis until it touches the middle here. Okay, now we're going to move it just a little in y-axis, because this is touching the wall and you're not able to see. Okay, we have created boards and they are not touching each other. Well, they are touching each other, but their faces have a difference. They don't have normals, doubles. So now we're going to use bevel. Okay, but you can see that 10 centimeters is too much, and 1 is not doing a difference because this is the maximum. So we're going to be using like 1 millimeter, and that's working for us. So let me check if we have. Okay, so this is pretty much the thing. So see you at the next video, guys.